Hey, it's Dada of Building with Dada and Riley. I just wanted to share this quick tutorial of how to make a Lego table. This is the cheap and easiest way to make a Lego table. I'll go over the prices in a minute, but and this is basically the frame that I built. I'm going to show a parts list before the video even begins. You need 2x4s. Two of those 2x4s by 8s, you want to get 2x4s by 8s, you're going to leave to be 8 feet. Those go on the side. Everything else in the middle here is 45 inches, and so cut it accordingly to 45 inches. I did, because I had to cut my tabletop in half. My 4x8 piece of plywood that I covered, birch plywood that I cover this table with, I actually had to cut in half. And the reason I had to do that is because getting it into the tight space where I was trying to move it, there's no other way but to cut it in half. So I basically put an extra 2x4, so in case there was any bowing in the middle, they weren't matching up, I can drill them down or up and make them level basically. But so I used these 45 inches. I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. So you need to cut 6 of those, and then you go ahead and screw these. You want to, screw. I used wood screws, and basically I did one on the bottom and then one on the top. I came up and I did it on each one, and then what I did is I cut 4 30-inch legs, and I put those here, and I ran a screw in here and then this way, and then I also did that and I went up to the top and did it there and then back again there. And on the bottom of each leg I use these leveling glides, and these basically allow you to, if your table's not level, they allow you to screw up or down, raising one corner of the table or one side of the table or whatever you need to make your table level. So this process is very, like I said, it's very cheap. It only costs $45 compared to this Walmart table I bought for $40. This is only 2x5 foot. That was $40, and then I made this myself, this table, and this was only $45. And I did have a buddy help me out to help me, just cut the wood and everything. Here is the middle where I had to cut it. As you can see, it works out really well. There is really no bowing or anything. I don't think I'm going to have any problems with that at all. There's, you can see a little bit, but once you get the plates connected, I don't think there's going to be any problem whatsoever as far as that being a little bit off there in the middle. But yeah, like I said, this process was really, really fast. There was a lot more preparation time. I was going to make a table off of some model train website, and it was very much more complicated and hard. So this is a really cheap, easy solution, and once again, it's really fast. It only took us about an hour and a half to about an hour and 45 minutes to get this table up and standing where it is. So really good, really works out really good. I love it for our Lego table, and we're actually talking about, because we're already, as you can see, filling up this table really fast, we're talking about building another one of these tables because I bought an extra sheet of plywood. So, but that's all I have. I hope you basically, now I'm going to show you into what I did, some action shots of me doing the table and how I drilled it in and everything. I hope that helps. Missed it. Okay, as you see there, we got some Lego. This is how I'm building our Lego table. What I did is I went and got 1/2 inch plywood of birch plywood, and then I went and got these 2x4s. These are 8 footers. I left only 2. I've got a total of, I think I want to say 8 footers, but I'm only going to use probably like 6 of them. But what I did is basically I left 2 of these 8 feet, and I cut the other ones to 45 inches. and those are going to be the center braces that I'm going to put. And then those are the 30-inch legs I'm going to basically attach to the bottom of this frame. As soon as I build this, we're just going to use like 2.5-inch wood screws. And there is the plywood that I had to cut in half to get down here. Normally, you would just leave that 4x8 piece together and just put it on top of this frame. But unfortunately, I did not have the room to get around. But I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to screw in these frames, and I'll give you another little update. Yeah, go ahead. You can open your eyes.
Wow.
Wow, that's a big table, isn't it? There it is, the finished product. One big Lego table. It's really quite sturdy. It's really even here where we had to cut it in half. But then the legs worked out good, and it's just about the right size for Riley and I.